Yeah, I think so. No, I mean, we finally cast that part, and it took us about 4 months to cast, so hopefully everything will work out. Let me know what the contract looks like, and just a second, I gotta visit. I'll call you back. Thank you. Hello, and welcome to this edition of Inside Frat. My name is Chris McGriff. I am the conceiver and director of Frat, a new musical. My background, I've been in theater since I was 5. I directed my first show when I was 12. I went to Howard University for theater arts directing. I majored in that, graduated in 2004. I've worked on a few Broadway shows, worked with some celebrities of note. But I'm most excited about this phase of my life I'm in right now, where I'm finding projects that interest me and bringing them to life. My artistic influences, well, I'm a big fan of, we'll start with director-wise. Directors, Joe Mantello, who's the director of Wicked. I really like his staging. Eric Schaefer, who is the artistic director here at Signature Theater in Arlington, Virginia. Amazing. He's one of my mentors. I've learned so much from him. Julie Taymor, of course, director of The Lion King. She's excellent as well. I've learned a lot from them. Al Prince, who is a genius. Kenny Leon. I have a lot of directing influences. Wow, well, Frat, I went to Howard University, and on Howard's campus, fraternity and sorority life is huge. It's a really big thing. So I've always watched it. My dad is a Q, and he's a very proud Q, and that's a big part of his life as well. So I've always been around it and kind of seen it and kind of been somewhat influenced by it. Whereas I did not pledge, I was very, very intrigued by the idea. And it kind of hit me when I was in college. This would be interesting because it's very musical. Specifically, HBCU fraternities are very musical. They're stepping, they're stomping, they have their frat hymns. So to me, I was like, this could be a musical. And the idea sat with me for about 6 years until I literally had a dream, and I woke up from that dream and it just said, do it. It's time to do it. Everything. Absolutely everything. No, what does the director do? The director is the one who has to have the vision. You can't really call them the boss, whereas they kind of are, and they really are, but they have to be able to work with people. They have to be able to have an energy that is contagious. You have to be a leader. You took the vision. You staged the piece. You're working with the composers and the playwright. Pretty much just been a dramaturg. This works definitely the ultimate audience member. I don't like this. I don't understand this. Everything. The creative process for working with Conceiver and Charles has been amazing. It's been a joy. I'm on cloud 9. Pretty much how Frat came about, we had Conceiver write the script first. A lot of musicals have a lot of fluff and the storyline's not good, or they just have one-dimensional characters. So we wanted to make sure that Frat had a very solid storyline. So Conceiver actually wrote Frat, little known fact, as a play first. We always knew it was going to be a musical. We told him, write it as a play. Don't worry about where music will go. Don't even think about that. Just write it as a play. And that's what he did. Then, once we felt we had a solid Act 1 together, we brought in Charles, and he started bringing on the music. The first thing we had to figure out is, where do songs go? What will the musical moments be? We talk about them in detail. We had conference calls about 2 or 3 times a week sometimes, just going over every single scene, every page, every second of the show, and really bringing it together. And then they would go off and do what they do and send it back to me, and we slowly start putting it together. So it's been an amazing, amazing process. Page to Stage Festival, they're in their 9th year. That's the first thing to know. This is the 9th annual Page to Stage Festival at the Kennedy Center. to me, I thought this would be a great way to introduce Frat to the DC theater scene. And what's very historic about it is this is the first time that Howard University has ever been involved in the Page to Stage Festival. Other colleges in the area have been involved. This is a first for Howard. It's a very special event, so we really think it's a great audience. We'll be able to get a diverse audience and get some great feedback. The message of Frat. Frat has a great message. It's an ultimate romance musical. African American men of color need to stand up and be there for each other as brothers. So when we talk about brotherhood, we're talking about in the fraternity, but then we're also talking about it on the bigger picture as I'm your brother, you're my brother, we're both going through this struggle, and we both are going through life being an African American man. Come see Frat because it's an excellent piece. It's exceeded my expectations this far, and we're just getting started. The music by Charles Copley Jr. is sick, absolutely sick. You'll leave humming, you'll leave wanting a soundtrack. We don't have one yet, but you'll leave wanting one. And Conceiver has created a storyline and characters that are just contagious, really. You will identify with someone. It's a really great piece, and you're going to be witnessing history because this is just the beginning, and this piece is going nowhere but up. And it'd be great if you're there to say, I saw it win. Come see Frat at the Kennedy Center Page to Stage Festival, Sunday, September 5th, 8 p.m. Be there.